you say Napoli's dangerous?
Napoli is very dangerous. I think it's one of the most dangerous cities in Europe.
Per me è sicuro vivere qua, nel senso che essendo nata qua sono abituata a determinate dinamiche.
Let's say, for example, you're from Australia or Canada and you want to visit Europe for the first time and you're looking for places to see. Internet is where you go. But in the case of Naples, the review and comment you get about Naples is really going to disappoint you. I have heard and read a lot of silly things about Naples. In fact, a lot of negative trend about the city.
Where I'm from and the Bronx look alike, even.
Which is why I've come over to spend 2 weeks here to come see for myself and ask, why are they still here in numbers? This video is my honest review from my personal point of view experiencing Naples. So let's do it. So when I first got here, the first thing I noticed was the bad state of roads and how people drive. It was terrible. So at that point, I almost bought into the idea of negativity that I see on social media about Naples. In a very long time, I haven't seen anything like that. Drivers don't respect the pedestrian crossing nor the traffic light, which got me a little bit worried about my safety in Naples. Another thing I noticed on my first day here is that in Naples there are few buses and taxis, which got me worried if my Uber or Bolt application is ever going to be useful here. Which made me contact Susie, a local that I met after arriving here, and she offered to show me around at her free time. Then I also asked her what is the best way to move around Naples, and she told me the best way to move around is the metro, which I've been using since I arrived here, and it's not so bad at all.
To use the metro, yes, not so difficult, but it's a bit different from what I know.
I really don't understand the fuse about Napoli being dirty. This train station is clean.
I'm waiting for my train here. It's going to arrive in 6 minutes.
Using the Naples metro feels like using any big city metro in Europe. But comparing the services and fare, I think Naples metro needs to be applauded. The stations are very clean and the train itself exceeded my expectations. Which reminds me of one of the stations I used recently, and it's really amazing. The name of the station is Toledo Station and it's a work of art. If you're planning to visit Naples in the future, make sure you see the station and you're going to be blown away. Almost everybody passing through the station is taking pictures or making video. And I'm not exaggerating at all. If the station is not the most beautiful station in Europe, it should be one of the most beautiful. The city of Naples, metro can also be busy and packed. But that depends on what time of the day and what part of the city. The metro fare is a fee of €1.30 for a trip of 90 minutes, which I don't think is bad at all compared to other cities flooded with tourists like Naples in Europe. When I first got here, I was using the taxi to move around, but it's very expensive and hard to come by. The only places you can find taxis is at the front of the train station, in front of hotels, and that's it. So if you're going to be moving around Naples or you want to enjoy Naples, use the metro instead. I also asked Susie about places I can explore in Napoli to give me the raw and the real experience of this beautiful city, and she gave me a few lists, so watch this video to the end and explore with me.
This is the place. If you come to Napoli and you don't come here, you have not been to Napoli.
Almost every corner of the street of Naples, you will find a picture of Diego Maradona. I know Maradona was really good, don't get me wrong, but to what extent?
I don't know if you can see, but it's a window right in the face of Maradona. So according to the history, this window is only opened when the Napoli football team joined the league. So if they don't win the league in the next 100 years, this window is going to be shut for the next 100 years. There's a lot of business going on here. Sorry. A lot. Just in the name of Maradona, which is very amazing. So let's go check out what it looks like. Wow. I just got a drink in the name of Maradona. It's a energy drink. I'm not a fan of energy drink anyway.
How many Ballon d'Or did he win before he died? I don't know if you know, but if you know, now I'm telling you that pizza is originally from the city of Naples.
Hey, pizza's here! There you go. That's $122.50.
Oh, it's my brother's house. He'll take care of it.
So visiting Naples for the first time, eating the pizza from Naples is one of the things I've always wanted to do. I love pizza so much and I've had a lot of pizza, but I've always heard that the pizza in Naples is on a different level.
Waiting for my pizza. My donut drink. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Excusez-moi. Coperto, che è coperto? Ah, yeah. Okay, grazie. In Napoli, you have to pay for the chair you sit down where you get to buy food. Amazing.
Now let's talk about Naples' biggest controversies: safety and cleanliness.
Would you say Napoli's dangerous?
Napoli is very dangerous. I think it's one of the most dangerous cities in Europe.
Scampia is considered the most dangerous hood, ghetto, whatever you want to call it, in Italy or maybe also in Europe.
Today is a very special day. I'm here in Scampia, one of the places that is presumed to be very dangerous in Napoli, to explore it. I've got a special invitation from Susie to show me around Scampia. So I'm here waiting for her. I don't know where to go, so I'm gonna call her now. Ciao Susie. Sono qua stazione di distanza di Scampia. Dove stai tu? Okay. I think I'm at the wrong place. She asked me to come more further outside. What do you think about my Italian? How bad is it here? They say don't judge the book by its cover. So I'm not going to judge this place from what I'm seeing. But it looks a bit dodgy, you know. I don't know if I'm on the right direction. I think yeah. Let's go Scampia. Oh, there she is. Ciao.
Ciao, Mario.
Come stai?
Tutto bene, tu?
Bene. I'm here with Susie, and we're here in Scampia to see what it looks like. We're right here in front of the metro station, Scampia. Let's go see what it looks like in Scampia.
So we decided to look a bit rugged to at least satisfy the internet's narratives about Scampia and to also blend in just in case the internet is right.
Where I'm from and the Bronx look like, even Spike Lee, the director, was famous for like that. That's
Our first stop was this almighty dodgy building. This building is very popular on the internet, but for wrong reasons. So we decided to stop by to kind of see what it's like going on in there.
So we want to go inside the building to see what it looks like if there's a way to get inside actually, because we don't know, everywhere look fenced, like a construction going on.
While we were approaching the building, these two guys on the bike started to move around and make some funny moves.
Unfortunately, we were unable to go inside. It's locked and there's a project going on.
Questo sarà il nuovo progetto delle vele di Scampia.
I was thinking we were going to get a chance to get inside to see what it looks like, if it looks safe, any kind of illegal activities going on inside. But it's just a new project going on in Scampia.
Siamo a Via Monterosa. Questi sono i palazzi della 167. Questa è l'Arciscampia. Questa è la mia scuola, l'Elsa Morante, e l'ho frequentata per 5 anni. Nonostante stessi a Scampia nel Monte Rosa e per quanto tutti ne parlassero male, sono stati comunque 5 anni tranquilli dove non è mai successo nulla.
Scampia, from my point of view, looks like a middle-class neighborhood, misunderstood. We've been driving around for around 30 minutes now, looking around. It looks pretty relaxed.
Scampia is more like a failed government project than dangerous. It is supposed to be a modern suburb of Naples, but for whatsoever reasons, the government failed. There is no strange movement here apart from unmaintained infrastructures. There are even factories here, which kind of makes it a safe environment for business.
Like I said, don't judge the book by its cover. We're in another neighborhood of Naples called Melito. She lives here, so she wants to show me around what it looks like where she lives. It's a very quiet Sunday because I can see no one on the street. It's very quiet.
Io abito qua, non ho studiato qua ma ci lavoro. È abbastanza tranquillo, soltanto che c'è un po' di caos in giro, un po' di traffico. A volte è difficile guidare a causa del traffico, ma fondamentalmente si sta bene.
So we're getting off to get some sweets, or she wanna get a cigarette actually. And we're back
Tutto bene.
on the road. Melito Napoli experience. So I've got a question. Do you feel safe here? Do you think it's safe here to live here, or sometimes do you feel threatened by any kind of gangster lifestyle, or you think it's safe to live here?
Allora, per me è sicuro vivere qua, nel senso che essendo nata qua sono abituata a determinate dinamiche e quindi io so come difendermi e so insomma come vivere qua nonostante alcune dinamiche. Allora, non come tutti i posti abbiamo delle zone e delle ore in cui può essere pericoloso, ma c'è anche molto altro qui in generale a Scampia, a Napoli. Non è solo pericoloso, ma ci sono anche molte cose belle.
So if you ask me personally, I would say Naples is pretty safe. The only time and place I don't feel safe in Napoli was on the road while moving from one place to the other. Pickpocketing is on the rise in most touristic European countries. Like Paris, Barcelona and Rome, they are the headquarters of pickpocketing. But here, I don't see anyone being careful of keeping their bags or their phone very safe. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see people being extra careful in the metro, on the street. People are just free walking around, having a good time. As a matter of fact, it is a bit dirty. I won't lie about that. But almost everywhere in Europe is dirty. Naples is one of the most touristic cities in Europe. which makes the government not being able to know the number of people that are going to visit, because most of the people that visit here don't need a visa. So for this government to make preparation for people to come and make sure everything is clean, I don't think it's possible. Most of the places I've seen death is out of the city. It looks like some sabotage intentionally leave their homes or their cities to go drop garbages out of the city. Because while you're driving to the airport or to some other places out of Naples, you will see lots of garbages by the roadside, which is really shocking. But the city center, it is pretty clean. It is decent like any city in Europe, like Madrid or Barcelona or Paris.
Hey, this is also Napoli. It's the middle of September and there's no one here. I'm having the whole beach to myself. Just look around. It's me, myself, and myself alone at this beach, and I'm having a good time. Have you heard about good life or quality time? Because if you've not, this is it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The water was so fresh and clean. I feel so refreshed right now, and I feel very rich because I'm having all of this place, all of this, just look around, to myself. June, July, and August is that time of the year that most people want to go to the beach. But if you want to have a empty beach to yourself, come in September. Now, it's time to sleep. See you.
At any time, both day and night, there are lots of places in Naples that you can explore and have a quality time. Its busy historical center is blessed with lots of historical architectures. There are lots of museums to explore and as well sightseeing activities just like anywhere in Europe. Watching the sunset at the seafront with the stunning view of the Mount Vesuvio in the background is going to be a memory that will last forever. I've been to a lot of cities in Europe where people just walk up to me randomly to ask me for things like cigarettes, lighter, sometimes even worse. And for me, that is a big safety concern, because when people can walk up to you and profile you based on your gender or your race, that is a big threat to safety. And after 2 weeks in Naples, I didn't experience any of that. Even in Scampia, that is said to be the most dangerous hood or neighborhood or ghetto in the whole of Europe, I didn't experience any of that. So from my point of view, I think this thing of looking unsafe and dirty is like a selling point for Naples to the world. Because when you get to the streets of Naples,
you will see lots of tourists flooding the street, like moving around, exploring the city. And I kept asking myself, if this place is not safe, why are these people still here? I also think the government of Naples, or maybe Italy in general, is holding on so dearly to its historical past and have decided not to renovate many structures to keep their histories intact. So if you ask me, I'll say Naples is misunderstood. The city is just a victim of stereotype. And one thing that I noticed is that people here don't really care what you think about them. They're just living their life and they're moving on. If you're new to my channel and you're yet to subscribe, you're welcome to the family now by clicking on the subscribe button below. And also remember to give this video a like if you find any useful information or enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Have a good day.